Okay, now it's working.
Oh, good. Thanks, Eric, very much. And I assume we're okay on this side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Colleen. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Call to order our regular meeting of the Lawrence County Board of Commissioners. Today is Tuesday, August the 18th, and we are live streaming this meeting. Also, we're recording this meeting. We'd ask if you have your cell phone with you, if you'd please put it on vibrate or silent. We would appreciate your doing that. We always begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence, and I'll ask Mr. Kennedy if he could lead us in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll have a moment of silence, please. Thank you, everybody. Could we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Sonato?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here, we do have a quorum. At the moment, our people that are in the audience are employees of the county, and they have business to bring to us. So right now, we don't have any members of the public with us. Should we get any, we'll go through the process of public comment and how we adhere to that. But the three gentlemen that are in the room are part of the public. Do any of you have any public comment over and above what you have on the agenda? Okay, thank you very much. Under fiscal and contractual, we have some repository properties that have been brought to us. And if I read it correctly, the first one, which we'll start with, and I think we'll take these separately if you don't mind, gentlemen. The first one, this would be Resolution 180. It was a $500 bid on a parcel at 215 Park Avenue in the 2nd Ward of the city of Newcastle. The bidder is Mr. Kevin Green. On July 24, Newcastle City Council approved or accepted this bid. I'll note that we did not receive a response from the Newcastle Area School District. So that leaves it to us. This is Resolution 180. And I'll open it up, see if Mr. Kennedy has any comments or questions.
Not at all.
Mr. Sonato, would one of you wish to make a motion for us to accept Mr. Green's bid?
I'll make that.
I'll second the motion. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sonato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Colleen. Now, Resolution 181 is a bid of $500 from Lindbergh McPherson. It is for a parcel on East Washington Street in the city of Newcastle in the 4th Ward. However, the Newcastle City Council has rejected the bid. And their reason is that the bidder has code violations. And we did not hear back from the Newcastle Area School District. Mr. Sonato, any questions or comments? No. Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Thank you. This is Resolution 181. I'm certainly open to accepting a motion if one of you wishes to do so.
I'll make a motion that we reject the bid.
And I'll second.
Thank you both, gentlemen. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sonato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. And then the third and final repository bid was a $600 bid from Abdul Mansour for a parcel on East Lutton Street in the 5th Ward of the city of Newcastle. On July 24, Newcastle City Council voted to reject the bid, noting that the bidder has code violations. We did not receive a response from the Newcastle Area School District. Mr. Kennedy, any questions or concerns? No? Mr. Sonato? No. Would one of you wish to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to reject.
And I'll second the motion.
And I thank you both, and we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sonato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Just remind everybody that this process does require that all three taxing bodies be notified of the bids. And if one of the three rejects the bid, it is rejected. But we've been advised that even though in this instance with the last two, the fact that Newcastle City Council did reject those last two bids for our solicitors, that we still need to take action. Even though, even if we had approved it, it would still be rejected because at least one of the taxing bodies did in fact reject. Warrant registers, which are provided to us by the Controller's Office every week usually. We have 3 of them. It's a listing of all the checks that have been cut by the Controller's Office. They are dated August 7, 10, and 11. Gentlemen, take whatever time you need to look them over. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And then once you're done looking them over, we could take a motion to accept these documents.
I've looked them all over, and I'm gonna make a motion to accept.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. And if there are no questions, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanado?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. The minutes of the August 11 Commissioners meeting are in our packet. And once again, gentlemen, please take the time you need to look them over. And once you've done so, I could ask for a motion for us to adopt the minutes.
I've looked them over already and I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
And I looked them over as well, and I will second the motion.
Thank you both, gentlemen. If there are no questions, we'll ask Colleen to call the roll.
Commissioner Sanado?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. Under written communications, we have 2 to enter into the record. The first comes from the Borough of Enon Valley, specifically the Borough Council President, Mr. Brett Petrich, giving us notification that the borough intends to apply to the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for what's known as a C2P2 grant for work that they want to have done in the borough of Enon Valley. The project that they wish to complete includes improvements to their basketball and pickleball courts, installation of youth basketball hoops, construction of a picnic pavilion, and installation of an ADA accessible swing set at the Enon Valley Borough Park. The borough is requesting that the Lawrence County Planning Department review and provide a letter that would confirm land use consistency as well as support for the project. We wish the borough well. Mr. Kennedy, any comments on this first document?
None at all.
Thank you. Mr. Sanada?
Just comment, when I was down at Eden Valley Day, I ran into Mr. Petrich, and he actually showed some pictures. They had a hoop set up there, and they really have some good plans for Eden Valley. I think this is one of their first steps, and I'd recommend, and you had spoke to the chairman, and I recommended they talk to Amy, so it was like they were got on the right path here, and hopefully they will get some of this stuff approved, and it's going to look good down at Eden Valley.
I agree. Thank you. The second document is Act 14 notification that we have received from LSSE, Civil Engineers and Surveyors, excuse me, on behalf of the Lawrence Hickory Municipal Authority. That authority has applied to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection for a Water Quality Management Part 2 permit. The application involves proposed upgrades to the Cameron Road Pump Station, which is located in Hickory Township. And again, the law requires that we be notified of this action. Of course, DEP will administer the documents that they have submitted to them. And I would believe that the Hickory Township supervisors have probably also been notified of this. Mr. Sanada, any questions on this one?
No.
Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Gentlemen, may I have a motion to accept the 2 pieces of written communications, please?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanado?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you. Commissioner reports and comments today. Mr. Kennedy wants to go first.
The only thing I really have is the opening of the Orange County Fair yesterday. All of us went out, including Joe, and had a nice get together with the fair board and the other people involved in the opening ceremony. We wish them best of luck this week, and hopefully the weather holds out. Go out on Saturday morning and see if I buy a ticket also.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to the 4-H kids, so we gotta go.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Sanada, I believe you're next.
I'll just echo Commissioner Kennedy's thoughts. I know it was a nice event yesterday. I've been doing the fair for 40+ years and being out there for different opportunities. And it's just nice when you see the kids and the fair queen and the assistant queen and all the young ones there yesterday. That was really nice. They did a really nice job with the opening ceremony. So that young lady sang the national anthem. And that was very heartwarming, and a new fair queen is very enthused and very personable. I think she's going to have a good week out there, and it's the season. Sad part is the Lawrence County Fair always was like the end of summer. When we were in school, you would go out the fair, and you knew that school was right around the corner. So that's the only downer part. But the positive is you get a chance to see the animals, the vendors. With you, Commissioner Kelly, let's hope they have a great week. And I have to say about history, I think of the fair over the years out there, whenever there was a drought, you could always have the fair and you get some rain that week. So hopefully very minimal rain. They had that little squirt in the morning yesterday. I hope that's all they have this week. It's been known the tradition of rain. So
I'm old enough to remember when they used to have it on Fairground Roads.
Oh, wow.
Way before
Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe was even around here, but
Wow. You
back when I was a kid,
can still make out that track.
yeah, back when I was a kid, I remember going with my family to the fair. That's years and years and years, right?
Anything else, Mr.
That's
Sanada?
it.
Thank you. To show my age. We're somebody.
We had a couple of events and meetings that we attended during the past week. I believe Mr. Kennedy and I were able to attend the monthly meeting of Lawrence County Planning Commission, which was held at Plain Grove Township Municipal Building last Wednesday. And we were also able to attend on Friday Forward Lawrence's annual real estate breakfast, where they bring in realtors from around the region, not just Lawrence County, but throughout the region, to talk about available sites for commercial and industrial and even residential development. It's a well organized event. I give credit to Forward Lawrence for having done that. And my colleagues already mentioned the opening of the fair yesterday, which was a very nice, always nice to attend that event. Thank you all. We will move on to new business. We have some resolutions to consider, starting with our Recycling and Solid Waste Department. Jerry Zona, who is the Director of that department, is with us. And Jerry, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes, sir. This is resolution 183. It's, we're looking at request for bids for the countywide recycling drop-off program, and I'll let Jerry give us all the details, please.
It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since we just did this last contract. So this is typically written as a 3-year contract with the option to extend for 1 or 2 years. So we did take advantage and extended it to 2 years to hold the line on our pricing. And now it is time to rebid the project out. So that's the nutshell version of it.
Thank you. And I'm assuming, do we go through the process where these will go to the controller's office and he'll come into a meeting and open them? Is that
That's
my
correct.
understanding?
So
Okay.
we have bids due October 19th, and Dave's been made aware of that. And will be open at the future meeting on October 20th.
Great. Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Sounds like you got it well organized,
That
which we appreciate.
we try.
Mr. Sanada, do you have any questions?
No, could you just explain a little bit more, because we weren't here when
Sure.
they did this. What exactly are we?
So this bid is to collect and transport the recyclables from our recycling drop-off sites that we have throughout Lawrence County, as well as the glass recycle program. So we have 11 sites for paper here in Lawrence County and 3 in Mercer, and we have 3 glass sites in Mercer and 2 glass sites here. This contract will be to service those sites for the next 3 to 5 years. And we'll have this being a dual county operation. We have this on the agenda for Mercer County on Thursday, and it'll require approval by both boards of commissioners.
Okay, so both us, the Lawrence Board and Mercer will agree once the bids are, now, but back up just a hair, Jerry, okay. They're gonna do the bids. Are we the ones who are gonna open the bids?
Yes.
Then you go to Mercer County and you tell them who the successful bidder was. Is that how that works?
That is. Lawrence County is the lead county in this. Everything will go through the Penn bid system. We're about 95% ready to go with that. So once we run the ads, we'll open up the bidding process itself, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to clarify, we're gonna have 2 bidding sites, so we're the ones that's gonna happen here, and then you're gonna go to Mercer and give them the results.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Chris. Mr. Kennedy,
Nothing.
do we still have a big blue bin in SNPJ Borough?
we do.
Okay, I always thought that was nice. I mean, they accommodate us down there. I'm glad to know it's still there.
And it gets used. You know, we try and take a look at the bins every week, and yes, there's always material
That's
in
great.
SMBJ. They're all pretty well used.
Yeah. I mentioned we were out in Plain Grove the other day, and I had some papers in my car, and I was able to put them in that container out there. So they're spaced throughout the county pretty well geographically spaced.
We have a nice radius between the sites, so tries to make it convenient for everybody. The last grant that we submitted earlier in the summer, we did put in for some new containers. You've probably seen some of the containers, especially the ones at like Hickory Township, are pretty well beat, as well as some of the other sites. So we're in the process of repainting some of the ones we can and just replacing outright the ones that have, I think they were originally purchased, but most of them in 2004. So, they've been through some stuff.
That's right. And we thank all of the municipalities and organizations that host these bins. We greatly appreciate it. Jerry, thank you for bringing this to us and answering our questions. I'm going to ask for a motion for Resolution 183.
I'll make a motion to accept.
And I'll second.
Thank you. And if there are no other concerns, we'll request a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sonato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Jerry, you're welcome to stay, but if you have to move along, we certainly understand.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Jerry. Have a great day. Incidentally, as Donald is coming up, I neglected during my comments to mention I was able last Friday, I believe it was, to attend the funeral of Judge Glenn McCracken Jr. At Smith Funeral Home in New Wilmington. It was a very nice service. 2 of his children spoke very eloquently. It was nice that all 4 of our sitting judges took the time to come up to pay their respects to Judge McCracken as well. So just want to make note of that. Donald Andrews is with us from Children and Youth Services. It's nice to have you back, Donald. The first proposed resolution, number 184, involves a contract with CWIS, which stands for Child Welfare Information Solution. This is a contract with them for a data sharing agreement, but I'm going to let Donald give us all the specifics, please.
Yes, so this is through the state, through PA. This is a mutual agreement, so the state is able to communicate with child welfare agencies like ourselves, and this is commonly referred to as Child Line. This is part of our annual requirement for submitting our budget. Every year when we submit our budget, we have to renew this agreement with the state. That's it.
Very good. Thank you for that. I'll ask Mr. Kennedy to see if he has any questions. No, Mr. Sonata.
No.
Okay, thank you. May I have a resolution for proposed resolution 184?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second the motion.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other concerns, we'll have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanado,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 185 is a purchase of service agreement contract with, I hope I pronounce this right, Donald, Diacon Child, Family, and Community Ministries out of Topton, Pennsylvania, which is out in Berks County. Donald, what can you tell us about this organization?
Yes, so this is a foster care provider. They are one of our backup foster care providers. We don't typically use them. I don't believe we've used them within the last 5 years. We just have them in case we should need them. Their rates are a 4% increase, which is about standard, and they are below their OC life maximum.
So this is obviously a renewal.
Yes, this is a
Thank you very much. Commissioner Sanada, any questions for Donald? No. Mr. Kennedy? Thank you. Would one of you care to make a motion for proposed resolution 185?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
Thank you, both gentlemen, and we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanado,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you, Colleen. Donald, thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Will we see you next week, or do you not know yet?
I do not know.
Okay. Keep us in suspense. Take care. Next, we have a number of proposals from Mental Health and Developmental Services, and Scott Baldwin, the director of that organization, is with us. And gentlemen, 6, 7, 8, I'm counting 9 resolutions. Would you like for Scott to walk us through them and maybe just take one blanket motion at the end?
Yeah.
Unless you need to break them out in some fashion, but let's try that and see how it goes. Scott, again, thanks for coming down. Resolution 186 is a contract agreement with Vocational and Psychological Services. Looks like they're based out of Butler, but please tell us any further information you might have.
So I can make these 9 pretty quick. These are all renewal contracts. These are all starting July 1st, 2026, and will run through June 30th, 2027. These are all paid out of Human Services Block Grant funding, so combination of state and federal dollars, no direct cost to the Lawrence County taxpayers. So the first one is Vocational Psychological Services. They have offices in Butler and in Newcastle, and they provide a respite service for children or families that need a break to do shopping or going to the doctor's office. They're allowed to sort of sit with their family members and give them some respite. They also do a work program for our developmental services called Project Search, which is at the UPMC and at Life Lawrence County. It's a great program. Very happy that they do that for us. And then they also have staff that go to Lawrence County Head Start buildings to provide a behavioral support. That total amount is for $220,000.
Thank you for that. It's very, very concise but thorough, and we appreciate that. Mr. Sanada, questions on this first proposal? No. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you. Resolution 187 would be a contract renewal with Community Alternatives, and they're based out in Union Township.
Yeah, and this is a renewal one. They are one of our 3 mental health clinics in Lawrence County, so we provide funding to sort of offset any services that are not funded. So that's our case management rate. They also do a program called Crisis Case Management, which is a real intense program that helps keep our most intense cases stable in the community to try to prevent them from going to a hospital or to the jail. And we also starting a new program with them. It's a hoarding program. We get lots of referrals from this hoarding situation, so they have a new program where they can intervene and sort of help stabilize those folks from losing their home. And that total dollar amount is $350,000.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Kennedy, any questions? No. Mr. Sanada?
No.
Thank you. Next is Resolution 188. This would be a contract with One Well LLC based in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. What can you tell us, Scott?
This is a developmental service contract. They just provide home and community services for those that are eligible through the developmental service waiver. and that total amount is for $15,000.
Do they have some type of a presence in the county?
Yeah, they actually have an office in Cranberry, down in Butler.
Okay.
They're one of those providers that are across the state.
Yeah.
Their headquarters is in Lancaster, but they have a satellite office not too far from here.
Good, thank you, sir. Mr. Sonata, questions for Scott? No. Mr. Kennedy? Thank you. Resolution 189 would be a contract with Lawrence County Social Services, which is located here in the city of Newcastle. And it does say IM4Q.
Yeah. This is a survey that our office is required to do. We're not allowed to do it, so we have to contract that service out. Lawrence County Social Services does this, and these are surveys that are done for individuals that receive our waiver services. The surveys are intended to make sure that the services are being done appropriately and just to get feedback from the families. And so they've done it for many years, and that total amount is for $28,000.
Thank you, Scott. Dan, any questions? Chris? No. Thank you. Resolution 190, a local organization, La Casa Personal Care Home located in the city of Newcastle.
La Casa is a personal care home. We have 2 people that live there, and we supplement their Social Security with other services that they need. That total amount is for $45,000.
Thank you, Scott. Mr. Sonata, any questions? No. Mr. Kennedy? Thank you. Resolution 191, this would be a contract with the organization known as Arise, also known as the Crisis Shelter. They're based on West State Street here in the city of Newcastle. Scott, what can you tell us about this proposal?
So the Women's Shelter, they do mental health services at the jail for the females, individual and group therapy. We support that. And also they have a housing program for women that are leaving there that need transitional housing. We support that apartment, and that total amount contract is for $85,000.
Thank you. Dan, any questions? Chris? No. Resolution 192, Craig Youth and Family Services based here in the city of Newcastle.
So Craig does 2 programs. One is a transitional housing program. These are for kids who are aging out of CYS and we're coming out of placement. A lot of times these kids were homeless. So we started a program a few years ago where they have a home that they live in that's supervised by Craig. And again, it's been a great program, so we're happy to work with them. And also Compeer, which is the former Big Brothers Big Sisters. They do a lot of mentoring for our folks, and we support that as well. So the total dollar amount for that is $125,000.
Thanks, Scott. Commissioner Sonata, any questions? No. Commissioner Kennedy? No. Thank you. Resolution 193 would be a contract with Blade Run Lutheran Services based in Butler County. Scott, any details on this one?
Yeah, so they do multiple programs. They have a family wellness program that's at Frumill. There's also plans to try to expand that. So we have some dollars set aside to support Blade Run as we look into that expansion. They also do blended case management services for folks in Lawrence County. They provide that as the City Rescue Mission and other areas where they try to engage folks into mental health treatment. And they're also doing assessments for children and youth that don't get covered by insurance. So we're helping support those assessments. And that total budget amount is $400,000.
Thank you. Chris, any questions? Dan?
The only, this is the project we're also involved with out at St. Joe's, I think, at the expansion.
Yeah, those dollars are set aside for that location. Hopefully we can finish that up this fiscal year and get some families down there. So
That's a game plan. Yeah. So, they're working on it.
I know.
That's a good part. Yeah, they're doing stuff out there. So.
Well, they've been great to work with. I mean,
Yeah.
Steve and their whole team at Glade Runner. We're fortunate to have a great provider.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Resolution 194, which looks to be our last one from Scott, is a contract renewal with Northview Estates Limited Partnership based here in the city of Newcastle.
Yeah, this is another personal care home where we have our residents who really need that long-term support. This is to supplement their social security to help cover services that are in addition to what they need. So that total amount is $100,000. I believe we have 4 individuals that stay there.
Scott, thank you. I'll see if Mr. Kennedy has any questions. No, thank you. Mr. Sanada?
No.
All righty. Well, gentlemen, you've heard Mr. Baldwin's proposals. These are resolutions 186 up through and including 194. Hope I got that right. Before we take a motion, Joe, any concerns on your part?
None whatsoever.
Okay, thank you, sir. Would one of you care to make a motion to cover all of these resolutions?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you, gentlemen. This would approve all of the resolutions that Mr. Baldwin has submitted, numbers 186 up through and including 194. If there are no other questions, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanada?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Colleen. Scott, nice to see you.
Sorry about the long list. A couple more weeks and then I'll be done.
No apology necessary. It's what we gotta do.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And thanks, you've got them put together so well organized and so efficiently, so we appreciate your help.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Take care, Scott. The next proposal, number 195, I'm gonna turn this over. I'll start with Mr. Kennedy to discuss it if he doesn't mind. And then he may want to bring Mr. Vanasco into the conversation. But Dan, if you don't mind, I'd like, since this was kind of a concept or an idea that originated from the two of you, please, would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, this is the school at St. Joe's that eventually is gonna become the CYS Center. And I think the whole thing started with Joe and I. Chris looking for somewhere, and the thing you've stipulated is it's gotta be in the city of Newcastle. We'd like to stay here. We went and looked at a lot of buildings. We ended up purchasing St. Joe's for a pretty good price. We thank the Catholic Diocese for selling it to us at that. But their intentions was we were gonna take this property and use it. Number one, for the county, but number two, we told them what our plans were, and when they heard we were gonna put the youth out there and try to work with them, and what the whole process is doing was good. But then Mr. Humphrey ended up unexpectedly passing away. And I think it was shortly after that, Joe and I were out there wandering through the school, looking at making sure we were getting the place cleaned up and everything removed from it that needed there. And we went into the food pantry, and the people have a desk set up in there, and there was a little picture of Bill with a little candle, a battery-powered candle lit. We walked away from there, and we're driving away, and I think Joe said, I got an idea. He said, we keep thinking about, we got to name this place. We can't call it St. Joe's forever. And he said, the CYS, why don't you think about naming that after Bill Humphrey? Because he was so involved with the Catholic Church and with kids. I know we're doing a bridge, but this is something I think different than Bill. That was his professional life, naming a bridge after him. This is talking about Bill's personal life, what he did in this community and what he meant to this community. He was heavily involved in the food pantry. We found that out, but also heavily involved in kids. And Joe just said, I think it'd be pretty appropriate to name this building after Bill Humphrey, William Humphrey. And we've done that with Taylor Engineering. They talked to Karen Humphrey, and she said, Bill wouldn't like it, but he didn't like attention, but she agreed. And I just talked to her the other day and told her what we're going to do, and we're going to name it. And eventually we'll have a grand opening of this place. And I think the people of Orange County will be heavily surprised. This whole thing, though, is really been driven and driven and driven, and right now you drive through there, it doesn't look like much is going on, but what Blade Runner's doing, but eventually we'll get started. We just put it out for bid here last week. We're getting it more and more moved forward. But the good thing that come out of this is I made some phone calls, and you guys found that out when the people from CYS State come in and talk to us, what they could do to help us. And we're gonna get, as long as we keep it an office building and keep it simple, they're gonna give us up to 80% of the money for this thing. And that's huge. That's saving us from trying to figure out where we're gonna pay for this at. And Joe has gone and made a deal, it isn't done yet, with selling that Myra home. That money will go towards this also to help pay for it. But in the end, hopefully this whole process doesn't cost the county taxpayers any money, and that's what we're shooting for. But it's taken some time, and my problem is I'm not used to government. And I would have had this done by now. But, and it's in a way, it's a good thing we slowed down. You guys told me, hey, one building, let's do one at a time and focus on that. But we've got 3 of them probably going to be done about the same time, with the house and the dormitory and the school, which will be nice, and then we can function on what we're going to do with the church. But, like I say, this has been the whole way down to, I know you guys keep saying it's been me driving the force getting this done, but everything we've done, we've communicated with each other and we've talked to each other, and this has been a group effort, including Joe. He's well informed of what we're doing, and naming this is, I think, the first part of what we're going to do, and we can now call it the William Humphrey. It's a big honor. Bill was big to all of us. I mean, every one of us here in this courthouse, Bill touched their lives in one way or another, and the people in this community, especially at the Newcastle High School. During his funeral, one thing that impressed me was when they were walking down the aisle with his casket, these kids that followed in behind him, so well behaved, so well respected of what was going on. It was just an honor of what a Bill has done. A good memory in my mind forever. We thank all 3 of us for getting this done, and the Humphrey family for letting us name it after their husband, their father. He was a good guy.
I appreciate all of your efforts, and I appreciate your eloquence just here in the last few minutes. Joe, before I go to Chris, I'll ask you, because you kind of played a role in this.
I don't think I could have said any better than what Dan did. Bill just played such a vital role in our community, and for me, it's an honor to be able to name one of our buildings after.
Thank you. Commissioner Sanada.
I'll just echo what Commissioner Kennedy said, and Joe. I mean, the building is, this was his church. This is where he did a lot of his work in his private life, with the food pantry. And we have about 5 buildings out there, and as part of the campus, and from one of the buildings to honor Bill, I think is a tribute to him and his efforts in the community, because you look at his professional work, which was outstanding, which we dealt with, and I dealt with at the state level and the county level, and you can't talk about how professional he was, but this is something a little bit different, as Dan says. This is his personal life, but he touched kids. He touched so many families out there on his personal end of things, and this is where he did that. A lot of it was his work at St. Joe's, and this is part of the CYS building. It's going to be the CYS building with kids, and I think that's what makes it so nice, because who did more for kids than Bill Humphrey? So I think it all correlates together, and we look forward to once that building's done. Like Dan said, I think that this whole project, it's been a slow process, but in the end, you look at it, Dan, I think you were the guiding light, Chairman, because you kept saying, slow down. We want to make sure it's done properly, which we have, I believe that, because at the end, as Dan is saying, is if we can put this whole package together, it's going to be minimal effect on the taxpayer. And we're gonna have something that's gonna go forward for the next 50 years as far as the county's concerned. So this is a major undertaking, which we've done very efficiently, and we're continuing to look at all ways of doing it. So as we keep moving forward, I think the people are gonna be very pleased, and I look forward to the day when we can have an open house out to invite the public to see, it's their house, as you always say, man, this is their building. That's part of their building's gonna be out there. It's our second campus, Government Center too. So we wanna see that, but we want it done right. And, because you can't cut the corners when it comes to quality. And we're following every guideline and everything is competitively bid. As you've seen, the bids processes out there. So it's a very open and transparent process. And I think the people are gonna be very pleased when this thing finally comes to fruition. Thank you.
Gentlemen, thank you all very much. What we're looking at is a resolution that would officially and formally name the former St. Joseph the Workers School Building, which will then become the home of our Lawrence County Children and Youth Services. But this resolution would officially name that building the William Humphrey Center in honor and in memory of Mr. Humphrey. And again, I thank all of you gentlemen for bringing this forward. Dan, would you care to make a motion for this?
I'd be honored to.
I thank you. And Mr. Sonata, would you care to
Happy
say?
to be second.
Thank you so much. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanada?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Speaking of Mr. Humphrey, I want to note a couple details about, and Mr. Kennedy referenced the Stoughton Road Bridge in Scott Township that's owned by the county, and we already took action a number of weeks ago to name that bridge in memory of Bill. And Dan made a very good point that we look upon the bridge as Bill's professional side and versus the building at St. Joseph's as his personal side. And want to remind everybody that on Saturday, September 26th at 10 a.m., we are planning to have a ceremony at the bridge in Scott Township to unveil the marker that will make note of that bridge. We've had conversations with, I spoke with Scott Township Supervisor Chairman Tom McCosby and pointed out, and we chuckled about this, county owns the bridge out there, but they own the road leading up to the bridge on either side. And along those same lines, we had a nice offer from Sheriff Martwinski that he would be happy to designate some of his deputies that day to assist with traffic control. But we need to get permission from Scott Township to allow us to do that. Mr. McCosby said he would take that back to his colleagues for them to take formal action to allow the road to be temporarily closed that day so that we might have this ceremony. So we'll have more details as that day approaches. But we've now passed this resolution, and this building is now officially the William Humphrey Center. Again, thank you all, gentlemen. We have on the agenda now some budget transfer requests. I'm going to walk us through them, and stop me if you have questions, and then if we get to the end, if you'd like, we hopefully can just take one motion to cover them. But please stop me if you need to. Tax claim is asking for a $1,500 transfer from their contingency into maintenance and repairs. Court administration is asking for a $6,000 transfer from within their budget, coming from materials and supplies and going into office minor. The district attorney's office is asking for a total transfer of $12,284.29, and it's broken out as follows. From office minor equipment, they're asking for $1,487.54 to go into the criminal background line item. Also, from criminal investigations, $540 into criminal background line item. From the district attorney's contingency, they're asking for a transfer of $256.75 into association dues. And then finally, from their toxicology line item, a $10,000 transfer into vehicle expense. The Voter Services Office is asking for a $150 transfer from their materials and supplies line item into their travel and training line item. Juvenile probation is asking for a total of $4,000. All of it is coming from their contingency. It's broken out as follows. $1,500 will go into their vehicle line item and $2,500 will go into staff overtime. Excuse me. And then the Commissioner's Office is asking for an $8,000 transfer to come out of the Commissioner's contingency and be placed in the Commissioner's contracted service line item. Gentlemen, those are the requests. I'll start by seeing if Mr. Sanada has any questions. No. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy.
No.
Would one of you wish to make a motion for us to approve these requests?
I'll make a motion to approve the request.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen, and we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanada?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Colleen. Under announcements, I'll note that this Board of Commissioners will meet again next Tuesday, August 25 at 10 a.m. in this room. It's open to the public. It's not listed here, but I want to note that tomorrow, Wednesday, August 19, Lawrence County Prison Board, which consists of the three commissioners, the president judge, the county controller, the sheriff, and the district attorney. The 7-member board will meet in this room at noon tomorrow, open to the public. It's the regular monthly meeting of the prison board. And then I need to announce for the second time, I did this last week, we're obligated to do this process by way of an ordinance, that there is an opening on the Lawrence County Redevelopment Authority. That's a 5-member board. It's a non-paying position. And if someone is interested in serving on that board, they should send us either a letter of interest or they can come to a public meeting. I would suggest if they're going to do that, they come next week. And we're obligated by this ordinance to conduct a criminal background check on all of the applicants. But there is this opening on the Redevelopment Authority Board. So I have now officially announced it twice as per the ordinance that governs this process. Under public comment, I'll note that the room right now is empty. There are no members of the public in the room. But before we adjourn, I'm going to see if my fellow commissioners have any closing statements or comments. Mr. Kennedy.
None at all.
Thank you, Dan. Mr. Sanada.
No, not.
I thank you. Ladies, Joe, anything maybe we've forgotten or overlooked?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Thank you. We want to thank all three of you for all the work that you put into putting all of this documentation together. As much as I'm sure as much as the three of us would like to take credit for all of this, it's we vote on it, but they establish it all for us. So thank you. There being no other business to be brought before the board, could I please have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we got out under an hour.
You're making that.
Oh.